pretty good. I'm outside on the stoop, and the air conditioner is right there. But let's get into it. Well, first of all, it's Sunday. Folks, it seems like when Sunday gets here, it's like, damn, it's all over. Uh, but it's a decent day. Um, Probably gonna be hot today. I was just talking to my pops um, Friday about 11:30 in the morning, and we were talking about the weather, and I was like, "Yeah, it's pretty good down, pretty nice down here. 82 degrees." I said, if this is what the summer has got for us, I can deal with 82 degrees." Folks, that was 11:30 a.m. But by the time I got off and was on my way home, it was 96 degrees. Humid as hell. It's been raining all week. And folks, I'm not the air conditioning type, to tell the truth. I like to ride with the windows down and the sunroof open. But let me tell you something. I rolled those windows up and I turned on the AC. It was hot. And that was just 96 degrees. So by my birthday, which is in about a month, if it can get to 96, it's going to get to 100. And I'm thinking it's going to do that before my birthday even gets here. But it was hot, man. And I rolled up them windows and I turned that AC on. Okay? Because I looked in the mirror and just dripping sweat. Stop it, Ed. Stop it. But let's get into what I was talking about, what we're going to talk about today, and that is the NBA Finals. In that game that we saw. First of all, I'm going to be honest. I watched the first half of the game, and it was going back and forth, and it looked pretty decent, but I was like, I already had in my mind, Oklahoma is going to beat these guys. So what did I do? I turned to something else. I probably watched some old Tiger Woods footage on YouTube. For some reason, I do that every day. I got to watch one of his wins out of them 82 wins that he had. But anyway, I watched that, and I went to sleep. So, folks, let me tell you what I woke up to. The TV stays on all night. I was just telling my mom the other night. She said she was going to bed, and she said the TV was on, and Dad was asleep. And I was like, "Mom, if I'm home, the TV is on. And if I go to sleep, the TV is on. And when I wake up, the TV is on." So, when I woke up, it's on ESPN. And I'm looking at the highlights. They start showing highlights of Halliburton hitting these game winners. And it dawns on me, are they showing these highlights of this dude because he hit another one of these shots when I went to sleep last night? And lo and behold, he does it again. Okay, so let's get back to what his peers said about him. They said he was overrated. They're doing what a lot of LeBron fans are going to have to do pretty soon. They're going to have to eat crow. Hey, fellas, everybody that's here, this saying, "Hey, man, I appreciate it." Hi. Hey, man, I'm 54. I'm on the phone. I'm about blind, and I can't see that stuff. I'm lying. I can see it. I wasn't paying attention. Hey, I'm new to this. But anyway, this guy hits a shot again. Let me repeat. He hits the shot again. They're up 15 in the fourth quarter. Let's get on coaching. Okay, because if you're up 15 in the fourth quarter, you should not lose that game. I don't know what's up with the players of this era. Forget about the threes. I don't want to hear about that. Why are you losing these games when you have a substantial lead in the fourth quarter? That's all on coaching. Okay, we got to remind these guys this game is not over. Let me tell you what I always talk about with my boy. Once you get into that mode and your body gets into that mode that the game is over, you can't switch that back on. You can't switch it back on. So if you get in that mode, okay, the shut down. It's a mental thing. And these guys, so what that says to me is that you're not there, you're not mentally tough like they used to be back in the day. Hey, it's just me. But this happens too much. Oh, they were down 25 points. Oh, they came back and what? So that's weird to me. So the coach, I got my eyes on you. Also, I have my eyes on SGA because you're the MVP, and I've been giving you, I've been giving you props. But you're gonna be up 15 points in the fourth quarter, and you are gonna allow that to go down that way. No, something's wrong. And if they mess around and lose this series, folks, do you know what picture is gonna always be in the back of my mind? I'm gonna tell you what picture. I wish I had the picture to where this dude took off his shirt and had something that looked like a sports bra on. Okay, I hate to go there, but I always look at these things. What the hell are you doing, dude? So, hey man, we'll see tonight. Okay, everybody, me and my boy always used to say this is our thing about sports. Anybody, and I do mean anybody, can win one. I don't give a damn who you are. Anybody can win one. Can you win two? Okay, that's when you talk to me. When you can win more than just one. You know where I'm going with that. But that was a trip. Here comes the air again. That was a trip. Halliburton, you gotta give him his props. No, he's not a superstar. Who cares? He's hitting big shots in the biggest time that you can hit them in the playoffs. So those peers that were hating on you like they look like just what they are. Bitches. Okay, this dude is balling. He got a funny looking jump shot, but it's going in, and it's going in and winning games. So you can say what you want to. Took you Giannis right to the rack and laid it up on him to win a game and put them out. Man, please, I don't want to hear it. Now, all I know is they better win this game. Something told me to put something on, Oklahoma. No, put something on Indiana. Just in case they won this series. Someone was telling me to do that, but I was like, yeah, they ain't winning that series. But I still should have done it anyway. Okay, but let's get into what I really want to talk about. Forget the finals, that's all good. Let's talk about this. Michael Jordan is coming to NBC next year. If you know me, Michael Jordan is the man. He is the GOAT. And if you don't think he's the GOAT, you're retarded. Let me repeat what I said. You are retarded. And maybe you got some Fruit Loops in your pocket, and they're crushed Fruit Loops. I'm dead serious. I'm sick of me looking at something with my own eyes, folks, and hearing things with my own ears, and then people trying to put a story around what I'm looking at. You got me effed up. Okay, so let's talk about this Michael Jordan coming back thing. Hey, man. When Michael Jordan came back to the Wizards, people said, man, he don't need to do that. He's going to mess up his legacy. What the hell were they talking about? You're stupid. Like this man is going to get out there and embarrass himself. The GOAT. No, I loved it when he said he was coming back. And I enjoyed it. Okay, ask Paul Pierce. Ask, what is his name? Damn, I can't. Ask all the top players. The Tracy McGrady's, the Paul Pierce's. What is this motherfucker's name? The Vince Carters. Ask All of them. Ask them about Jordan at the Wizards. I'm not trying to get into that, but I was glad to see him back. Hey, man, he got some injuries, and hey, that was it. But getting embarrassed? Stop it. But anyway, man, I'm not sure how I feel about this, him coming back. And I'm going to tell you why. If you've watched any of my videos, you know what I always call this era. Let's not get it twisted. It's the Me Too era. And what the Me Too era means to me is that you can say any old idiotic, dumb crap, and people will roll with it. That's what era this is. That's how you can come out as a grown man with a beard, 260 pounds, talking about, I think that looking down at your fucking feet, I think that made me the best ever. Man, you are a retard and a girl. That's what you are. Men don't break the code. That's for the chicks to do. And then we are here to call them on it. It's not for men to come out here boasting what I can't stand that dude. But I don't think this is the time for truth. Okay. And Jordan is gonna tell what I'm thinking is the truth. And people don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear it. You're a hater. You're this and you're that. Folks, let me tell you something. When you can't tell the truth, then you might as well pack your bags. Okay? You might as well go in the doggone kitchen, get a knife, and end it all. When you cannot tell the truth, I don't think it's going to be good. Because they're going to think he's hating and he's doing this. No, man, I'm just saying telling you what I see. And if he sees what I see, let me tell you the difference, folks. People talk about these European players and this and that and this and that. But one thing they do have, even over there in Europe or wherever the heck they from, they got families. Meaning, they got a man in the household. Let me repeat what I said. They have a man in their household to teach them what men do. But over here, not necessarily so. It pisses me off to tell the truth. But one thing that is good. They said they want the world team against the all-star team. Let me tell you, folks, ask my boys that I talk to. I've been talking about this for years. To hell with Stephen A. I saw this at least a decade ago. I told my friend what was going to happen to these bitches in the NBA. They move like women. Hey, let me repeat, I have nothing against women. I have something against men who behave like women. Okay, and that's what you got in this NBA, this era. I'm not even going to get into everybody got their hair tied up in a scrunchie or something. You got to be kidding me. Okay, for every action, there's a reaction. And you can see the actions of these folk out here, I'm going to call them right now. You're seeing the reaction to it. A bunch of it. You know what Pac used to say. And he was one his damn self. But he said it. Itch made. Okay, so when that game comes around, folks, I'm going to love to see that. No, you're not just playing one country with one or two good players on it. You got to make these punks play. You have to make them play. And let me tell you, that's going to make these bums play. Because you don't want to lose that game. And if LeBron on the team, if you do lose that game, well, not just say they were a better team than us. Hey, man. He start making excuses and start stuttering. I can't stand this dude, folks. And if you like LeBron, something is wrong with you. If you think he's better than Kobe, you got a problem. My friend has sent me some video of LeBron going to the rack and scoring these points and this. stop it. Stop it. Because he had a chance. He had a chance. When I am challenged, folks, don't challenge me because I don't run when someone challenges me, especially in a sport. LeBron does that. I saw Kobe punk this dude right on national TV and talking junk to him. And what did the king do? He wilted like a little scared boy. I'm not gonna get into that, folks. But about Jordan coming to NBC, I don't want him to come back and talk about the game because everybody's gonna take it the wrong way. Oops, Jordan grew up with a dad too. Oh dang, did I mention that? I forgot. Luca, his dad was in the house. So they talk junk and LeBron need to teach him this. LeBron can't teach that boy shit, but how to lose. Okay, now I'm gonna do my plug. And if I plug somebody, you can best believe you need to go and watch them. Okay, Danger Productions. I'm going to repeat. Danger Production, the best GOAT debate, something like that is the title. And then he just came out with another one called Letdown. And I was like, why is he spelling letdown so funny like that and using that weird letter? And then it finally came to me. I was like, Ed, you're stupid. L-E, and then T, it's that la. But anyway, go watch these videos. Okay, if you don't like it, I'm going to promise you a LeBron fan. But here's one thing LeBron fans have to do as LeBron fans. You have to lie. You have to throw everything away that you've learned about sports in your life. You have to throw that all out to be a LeBron fan. You have to make excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse. 15 minutes later, after excuse. Grown men make an excuse for a bum. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. And in front of your kids, in front of your sons, in front of your grandsons, you will laud this dude. He's garbage. He's a liar. I remember me and my friend had a conversation about when Phil Jackson said LeBron and his posse. My friend didn't like that. Man, people call people posses all. Man, people don't call these posses all the. I'm very familiar with posse, but that's what he has. He has a posse of cowgirls. Clutch Sports, Nick Wright. Oh, the biggest. He's the strongest, the fastest. Like you looking for somebody to marry. He's the biggest. He's the strongest. Man, stop it, man. It's ridiculous. But him coming back, MJ, I'm talking about, I don't like it. Because what good could he have to say about it? You gonna tell the truth, and that's not what is like today. The truth. No, you got to walk on eggshells, man. I'm here to tell you. Let me say it one more time, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. We live in a place where the truth is shut down. The simple, observable truth. They're going to put me off of YouTube at some point because I'm going to go that deep with this. Okay, I love sports. Okay, but they're sports. It's a game, and people can take it too far. Okay, they can just take it too far. But anyway, he shouldn't come back. But hey, man, I'm glad to see the dude back. I'm not gonna lie. I want to hear him talk. Talking about LeBron, this savant. What does that even mean? Oh, he can pass. Bird could pass. Y'all don't want to know my top 10. He wouldn't make it. You know why? The fool can't shoot free throws. Among other things, he's a good leader too. Throwing everybody up on the bus, passing. Boy, every time he talks, he sounds like a demented girl. Go listen to him. So everybody that likes him, at first I felt sorry for him. But now, okay, you want to rep a punk I'm gonna bury you right along with your king. I'm going to bury you. Danger Productions, go look it up. Okay, I can talk this junk, which I knew without seeing Danger Productions. I knew all of this 20 years ago. So y'all are late. Let me tell you again, y'all late. I knew this 20 years ago. Okay, Danger Productions, the best goat debate. Danger Productions, let down. And notice how it's spelled in the title. But anyway, I'm not going to down talk LeBron no more. There's plenty of people going to start doing that because he's a fake. But anyway, Jordan, so good luck with Jordan next year. Hey, man, he's the GOAT, so he does need to be heard. But I just don't like, the time we're in. No, you've got to tiptoe and pass around and work your way around the truth. And I'm going to tell you, that's not what men are put here for. And I will repeat, there's a distinct difference between MJ and James. And the most significant difference outside of basketball is the parenting in the home. And you tell me I'm wrong. So what is he supposed to emulate? A man who wasn't there or the woman that was? Y'all better not play with me. Y'all better not play with me. I mean, get that daggone feeling crap out of your vocabulary. Where did he learn that from? I'm going to tell you where he learned it from. His lame mom. So y'all better, I see a distinct truth. Jordan had a dad for all his youth in the home. Had a great mom too, still does. She ain't no joke. But she was the wife. He had a dad there. Distinct difference right there already. But I'm not going to harp on that. I think he'll do a good job. I think he'll tell the truth. If he don't get on there and tell the truth, I will be severely disappointed. He ain't got to be ragging on people and down on people, but I'm going to tell you what I see. If you don't like it, go buy my shoes and shut the hell up. But anyway, hey man, appreciate you folks watching it. I started a video. This lame internet cut off on me, so I don't know if you got the notification, but I started over, so I'm going to erase that first video. It's about 3 or 4 minutes long. Don't even waste your time watching it. But hey man, I appreciate you guys watching this long. Hey man, okay, hi Christy Davis, what the, Chris Reed Davis, yeah, what's up, man, what the hell? Okay, folks, what I'm gonna have to do next time, obviously, is I'm gonna have to look old and put on my reading glasses so I can do shout outs. But hey fellas, enjoy the game tonight. I know Oklahoma better win that game. Okay. And if SGA got that sports bra up under his jersey, he need to lose. But anyway, peace.